I am Khenea de Oliva, and now I will present to you our study entitled Fan Mobility by Generated Electricity Harnessed from Dynamo. According to Rohet Barb et al. 2021, selling fans are common items found in practically every home and commercial facility. A dynamo is an electric generator that can transform the rotating motion of the fan's base or the kinetic energy into electrical energy that can be used to power small items such as mobile chargers through USB or stored in a battery. According to Awan et al. 2012, power is a fundamental need in the modern world. Without electricity, an economy cannot continue to function. This study aims to provide sustainable ceiling fan design that can generate a meaningful and significant output voltage from its rotary motion. Specifically, it sought to answer the following questions. First, how does the integration of a dynamo in an electric fan impact its functionality and energy efficiency? Second, is the energy harnessed from the dynamos enough to supply the electricity needed? This study will give significant benefits to the people. They would have an alternative source of energy that is cheap and could save electricity bills. To the environment, it saves up to 50% in electricity costs and is better for the environment. Also, to the electronic engineers, this research will give them an idea and deep understanding about this robotic and electron, how they can be used to solve real-world problems. And lastly, for future researchers, the outcome of the study is beneficial to either current or future researchers. This study may serve as one of the foundations for a future new learning theory. Geophysical theory, known as dynamo theory, that describes how the Earth's dominant magnetic field was created as a self-existing or self-sustaining dynamo. This dynamo process involves the movement of conducting material or liquid iron, though through an already present work magnetic field in order to produce an electric current. Study of dynamo. According to a movie et al. 2017, dynamo power that settles the energies and bike pedals to produce power is presented. In this work, a dynamo mounted on the back tire of a grown-up sized bike is impelled through accelerating the bike. Conservation of energy from the dynamo. According to Ayushi et al. 2020, conservation of pedal energy is a machine power source regenerative, in addition to charging the battery, thus expanding its length. Dynamo, the energy used for pedaling into electrical power. A selling fan that produces energy. And according to Kumar et al. 2020, although we are only employing followers in this situation to provide cooling, we can still do a lot even though the power consumption is low. This is a 3D model of the dynamo as the power generator. It includes the dynamo, DC generator, battery, outlet, and the switch. For the materials, we have these: fan, dynamo, battery, wire harness, DC generator, outlet, and switch. The following data shows the results and discussions of the study. The results can be observed in the conclusions of related literatures and will serve as great advantages for future research studies. Electric generator. The electric generator is created by burning fuel and turning the energy into electricity. The purpose of the generator is to convert chemical or mechanical energy into electrical energy. The following table shows the final outputs of materials with their designed voltage. First, dynamo. The dynamo has 220 volts, and this can be more effective if researchers are going to use with the highest voltage. DC generator. The DC generator has 24 volts, and this is already enough to carry the fan. And lastly, the battery. The battery has 9 voltage, which is enough to carry the materials and help the fan operate. Electric generator. The dynamo, after setting up and generating the whole process, the plug of the electric fan will plug into outlet, and it will relay message to the dynamo, and the dynamo will be the source of energy to operate the fan for it to provide air. Harnessing dynamo. To test the capability and capacity of dynamo to operate, the researchers conducted a trial and error for the process of harnessing energy. The purpose of electronic generated by mobility arising from the dynamo is to create and transform energy. It can help save in some way to the problem of scarcity of energy, which is the major threat of the present world. Therefore, this study goal was achieved based on the materials used to make an alternative source of energy. To make this effective, we used working prototype. The researcher concludes that the generated electricity harnessed by dynamo is a way to help more people who seek alternative energy sources that can be used in their everyday lives. Based on the results of the research, this enables either poor or rich people to practice methods or other ways on how to convert energy with the use of less expensive materials. The study is sufficient specifically to people who don't have a source of energy. it is essential to keep in mind that investing in creating this kind of an alternative source of energy can be time-consuming, thus a fantastic way to save energy. Let's observe in what's happening in our environment and how electricity affects our lives and our society that can lead to unnecessary outcomes that might harm us. Saving electricity can also save money. Using a dynamo, you can create a new energy source by combining a number of different components for effective use of it. And that's all. Thank you.